You may recall earlier on in this chapter when we went to create a brand new project, we were prompted to enter the title for the project, such as how to use lynda.com. And the title is what's going to appear on the title bar when you eventually generate your help system. So when people go to access your help system, they're going to see the title in the title bar. But the file name for the project is what you click to open, for example, when you go to Windows Explorer. And typically, whatever you type for the title appears in the file name field as well. But you can have a different file name from the title. For example, if you wanted to take out the spaces here and replace them with the underscore just to avoid any issues when it comes to naming conventions. That's one option. But what if you've already created it like we have? So we go to open up our how to use lynda.com. If you've been following along, you already have it open, but we also have access to it here in our exercise files. And if you've already created something and you want to go back now and change the title or the file name, here's how you do it. Let's start with retitling our project. To do that, we go up to the File menu, and then we go down to our project settings. Notice the keyboard shortcut, Control-Shift and the slash. Opens up our project settings, and you'll notice the project title appears here, how to use lynda.com. This is what's going to appear on the title bar when users launch your help system once you've generated it. So if you wanted to make a change here, maybe you don't want the capital U. We're just going to use a lowercase and then click apply to make that change. You can also change the primary output. If your help system is going to be generated using, let's say, Microsoft HTML help, you can change that from here as well as the language. And then when you click OK, you've actually retitled your project. Now if you look at the title bar here in RoboHelp, the change hasn't appeared on the title bar. That's because we're looking at the project file name. And to change that, it's a little bit different. All you have to do is click File, and then there it is right near the top, Rename Project. So from here, if you wanted to make some changes to the file name, like taking out those spaces, for example, or if you wanted to replace them with the underscore character, just so it's a little bit easier to read when you're browsing, and we won't have any issues with our naming here. Maybe the dot would be an issue because we do have an extension that is not a .com, so we'll click OK. And now all we've done is we've renamed the file that's going to be opened when we want to work on our project, and that appears in the title bar here in RoboHelp. It doesn't affect the title. The title of the project when we generate it will look much nicer, and that's what people are going to see when they launch your help system. So if you've already created your project, you've already titled it and named it, you can always go back and change the file name and or the title doing what we just did.